Hi everyone, it's Lee Jackson with the Caldwell Journal, and I am with
Brayden
Frasure, and we want to talk about his new show coming up, Little Big Shots, and give you some background, what he's doing, how he got there, what he's doing up to now, and just giving you a little up-to-date on Brayden. So, Brayden wanted to do the interview in his bedroom under the shark because he wanted everyone to see his bedroom. It's kind of weird. I kind of asked him how was Shark Week, and he lives it every day.
Yep, sleep under it every night and watch YouTube it every day.
Okay, so let's get a little background. Brayden is a 4th grader at Granite Falls Elementary School, and he has been acting since age 5. Is that right?
I first started getting into the business when I was 4, but my first part was when I was 5. So yes.
And what part was that?
That was Panera Bread commercial right there on my canvas where I'm eating chicken on a fork.
I love it. Brayden's mom has put up every moment that he has from Panera to Peel to child support to some local plays, and it's a great way to showcase some of his acting moments, and it's just really special to have that here. So tell us about you've started with Panera Bread. What are some other jobs that you've had?
Some other jobs that I've had is child support, as you said, Peel.
So tell us about Peel. That was like your first movie?
Well, actually, a happening of monumental proportions was my first movie, but all I said was, "Can I go to the bathroom?" That was my accent when I was little. Real country boy.
So how was Peel? That was filmed where?
That was filmed in San Francisco, California.
Gotcha. So how was that? That was a little longer than the other movie.
Yeah, that was a little longer because the cast, they had a big cast, which made the movie longer because they had to get every single person in there. And it was hour 40, 50 minutes, almost 2 hours. But it's a pretty good movie.
So check it out. Peel. So are you nervous in front of the camera, or do you feel at home?
I'm not nervous in front of the camera, but when I watch myself, I get a little, oh, there I am. They're all going to see me. They're all going to look at me. Oh, gosh, no, don't look at me. Don't start that.
So how is, when you go for an audition, when you audition for your new show that we're going to talk about in just a second, how do you feel when you're doing something new, like an audition? Are you really nervous?
It depends. If I'm doing an audition and I need, because a lot of the times they get me auditions the day before it's due, which is really stressful for me, but I somehow just go cut right through it and get it done. And a lot of the times the casting directors will look through it, and maybe sometimes they'll ask me to do it again. And if they don't like that, then you are eliminated.
Ooh. Do they tell you right then?
You just don't hear anything from them. That's how you know that you're. But most of the time, that's what happens because a lot of the parts are not particularly looking for a redhead, freckles, and glasses. I mean, I can wear contacts, but a lot of the parts are looking for black, blonde, brunette. But the other 1/4 of the parts are looking for red hair. So,
well, I will say it's unique. So being in Hollywood and flying back all these places to film. So tell us some of the famous people and actors that you've met.
I have met Melissa McCarthy. I have met Kristen Bell. I have met Common, Keanu Reeves. I've met Katie Holmes, Judy Greer. I've met the director Raphael. I can't remember his last name, but he was a director and he starred in a movie. Emil Hirsch, Amy Brenneman, Ricky Gervais, Fred Savage, that youngest snowboarder in the Guinness World. Oh, his name's Fred Gerard or something like that.
Yeah.
Fred Gerard, and I've also met his Victor Vange, and Shiloh Fernandez.
Wow. So you have quite the list of people that you've met.
Uh-huh.
So let's talk a little bit about what's coming next. So when you look at the future, where do you see Brayden in say 5 years?
I see me on Ellen.
Yeah.
I want to be on Ellen. Because she's the one who posted that video on Little Big Shots, and it's already got, I haven't checked it, but I think it's gotten over 600,000 views to 1 million views, and 5,000 shares?
Yep.
So
it's a great video.
Yeah, I mean, and most of the time I don't get that much publicity, but yesterday when it was only posted for 45 minutes long, it had 241,000 views.
Nice.
So that really made my heart happy, and I see myself in 5 years. What? Will I be in high school? Yeah, I'll be in high school or early college.
Yes.
Yeah, probably early college. Or I'll be, have a food truck or a hot dog cart, feeding the homeless, raising money for the homeless.
Yep.
I also have a website called littleredswagon.com, and you can donate to it.
Yeah. So after high school, are you going to move somewhere to pursue an acting career, or do you think stay around here? That's a long way off, isn't it?
It's a really hard decision because I don't want to leave this nice green place because, North Carolina has been my home for 10 years.
Yep, I understand.
And, I mean, if you want, I could move to LA, but that place is expensive. A 1-bedroom apartment is $1,800.
Yeah.
And this house in LA would be about $3 million.
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
And here it's only like, what? Cheap, 200,000?
Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of people there, and it's the weather's really good in California.
Yeah, but also sometimes I miss, because on Christmas it's hot. I'm not used to hot Christmas.
Yeah, we're used to the 4 seasons here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about tomorrow night, Little Big Shots. You're going to be on at 7:00 NBC, and the host is Melissa McCarthy. So tell us about her, because she has a lot of fans here in North Carolina and in my family. So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Melissa.
Well, the first time I met her was when we were practicing how we would talk and stuff for the filming. And then when I first met her, she came up to me. We hugged, and she was just so nice. She has 2 children. She's a mom. She's really funny, because there's this one episode that's already been on where this girl, she's putting on makeup. She said, "I think I just swallowed Shadow." She's really funny because when she wants a funny voice, she has this voice, sounds like Bob, she kind of sounds like Bob's Burgers, that guy on there.
Oh my goodness.
But she makes a really funny voice when she's joking around, and she is overall really funny, and she's not as crazy as you think she'd be. She's really emotional. Like, my mom, she was bawling in the crowd. And Melissa McCarthy, she was like, I don't want to make this kid cry, so I'm just going to hold it in. And she's just a really kind person overall.
Yeah, awesome. So, talk about Little Big Shots. How did that audition go? How did you get that part?
That went really well. How did I get the part?
Yeah.
Kat Orangi, she actually got that part for me because I was gonna go on there for playing and singing piano. But then I got into telling her how I wanted a food truck to feed the homeless, and she was like, "Stop! Wait a minute. We're gonna put you on there for that because there's not a lot of people that are specifically wanting a food truck to feed the homeless."
Yeah. So if you start out, would you start out with a food truck or would you start with something else?
I'd probably start off with a hot dog cart because, as you can see, I'm 10 years old. I cannot drive. I drive a golf cart or a go-kart or a dirt bike, but not a vehicle that goes on the highway going, I'm on the highway.
So tomorrow night, you're going to be on Little Big Shots. We said Sunday at 7 p.m. It's on NBC. So is there anything else you want to tell our viewers about the show or anything we want to know?
You can also go on NBC West and watch the episode after mine at 10 o'clock. So it's actually what I do. I watch it at 7 o'clock and then I go at 10 o'clock. It's a little sneak peek.
Nice. So, well, Brayden, thank you so much for letting us see your shark in your room.
You just can't get over that.
I just can't. I'm just like, this is crazy. But just to give you a heads up, we were at Brayden's house trying to figure out where to have the interview, and he said, I want to do it in my bedroom, and I was like, that's a little creepy. He said, no, come on upstairs. And I was like, okay. So his theme is sharks, and this is really cool, very unique. Just like Brayden, he is a very unique kid. So it's just been really fun to interview you, talk to you today, Brayden. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Little Big Shots on NBC, and we'll see Brayden.
Bye.
All right, bye.